And now you're there. Tell the people
here.
what the hell's going on, man.
Boys, we honestly, now that I'm settled in, any of y'all could do this. It really was not that difficult, honestly.
Yeah, man.
Like, I just had to deal with not having internet for a few weeks. I didn't really understand what was the default internet to have.
Yeah.
Besides that, bro, like, guys, all you got to do is you have to potentially be willing to switch careers if you're not crazy about the one you're currently working, right? You have to figure out the process. Like, I found an apartment one day, signed a lease the next day. It was that easy. It wasn't
but you're in a place where you can do shit like that. So like where I moved from California, I had to like get references and like people were like, oh, you don't have a job yet, kind of like being weird about that. So I had to get somebody like to tell them that I worked for them in order to move out here before I got a job and stuff. So some places are going to be a little bit different, but where you're at, you know what I mean? It's like,
bro, all I did was, this is what I make per year and my credit done one day.
Yo, that's easy, amazing.
Bro. It was, dude, everything's so easy. I got my ID transferred one day. Like, everything was like a day thing. It was so fucking easy.
So you know what's crazy is like people think that like, you know, if you're living in like a really condensed city area, like, you know, New York or like where I was in San Francisco or whatever, like you get used to things being slow and inefficient. And you're like, oh, this is just how it is. But like you just said, you got your license in one day, you got like, you know, your apartment in one day, all that kind of stuff. It really doesn't have to be like that. You know what I mean?
I got my apartment, my basically a job. I got a car. I got like all the essentials within a 2.5 week period. Like even the moving truck, got all my stuff and delivered in a week. Like as long as you have the cash ready, which everyone really should. You can just go, bro. I just left. And that was it. I'm here
that's
now.
Facts though, man.
And like once I got here, I was like, I'm gonna get this internet. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and like I'm chilling, bro.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So
it's dude, it was not that hard. And like, dude, everybody's based out here. Like, it's like I've met a lot of really awesome people. Like I found like a rally like the first week, like an anti-mandate rally. I met a lot of great patriots.
Oh, sick.
Found a based ass church that I can go to now.
Oh, nice. Dude, cool.
Like, this is the kind of place where you can just go by yourself places and just talk to people. Like I did that my first week I live near like a downtown area. It's like a 6-block radius. And honestly, it's like a tiny little New York, but like it's like a little base New York with like with some like lunatic LGBT crazy people. But like they don't really bother you here. Like I would say like so far the liberals, like the regular people I've met, they're very like antithetical to everything. It's just like, you know, like I just try to live my life. Like I get where they're like, even some guys at my work are kind of like that. They're just trying to make bread, bro. Like, I'm like, now I'm around like normal average people for the most part.
Yeah, for real.
The crazy leftist crowd, they just come from the college and they kind of just like hang out in little groups. They don't really bother anybody.
Yeah. Well, so of course you're gonna get that stuff in the college if there's a college around. But I think a lot of those folks will probably forget about that kind of stuff if they stay there, right? Unless they want to like go out and like venture out and go, I'm gonna go to New York, and then like get kind of like it's like when you're in places like New York or San Francisco or LA or whatever it is, you start thinking that like people, like everybody is like this, like this weird leftist mentality. When as soon as you leave, like it's all gone. Like people like don't think like that typically, you know what I mean? Except for like you said, like at colleges, which makes sense. You know,
I've largely like I was just the last few weeks I've just ignored politics. Like I've caught up with it recently to see what's happening, but like I'm like it's not relevant out here, man. Like everybody's based out here. Like you have some places, like I found a local FGC here called Section 9.
Okay,
I'm not going to it though. They require vaccines, and like that's just them doing that. There's no law that has any of that. That's just them. So I'm just like, no.
But so that is a fucking problem, because this is gamers, man. Like gamers, like man. Nerds, like those kind of people has all been taken over by fucking weirdos. Like I don't go to the local stuff out here because of the same shit. You know, they want everybody to be vaxxed and show a card and all this kind of stuff. It's like, what the hell? Like you're in charge of my health. I have a friend actually who is a fighting game guy I met online, who's near me out here, but he just got discharged from the military because he won't get vaxxed.
That's what's coming. That means
which is crazy shit. Like, and he was like, yeah, they originally said that they were going to do religious exemptions, but they kind of accelerated not doing it so they could get like the people that they don't want out and all that kind of stuff.
That's intended. We knew that.
Which is fucking nuts. But yeah, like, like he was like talking to me about going to local events, and I'm looking these things up, and everybody's like, oh, you have to be vaxxed. You have to be vaxxed. You have to wear a mask. You have to be vaxxed and wear a mask. Dude, I was watching people online. Dude, Maximilian dude posted about how he got his booster. Yep. I'm like, dude, the fact that these people are continually doing this, I'm like, you realize the post is never going to stop moving. Once you accept it, they're going to keep moving it on you. They're going to keep saying, no, you're not fully vaxxed after 3 months anymore. No, you're not, da-da-da-da. And it's like, the fact that now everybody's been weaponized to like kind of try to get involved in everybody's fucking medical, like, is this not insane to people? Like, I don't understand. Like,
they want this shit. They like this. Like that's why I left New York. Like the majority of people just are either antithetical to it, they just let it happen, or they're like, yeah, I want to live like this. That's why I left.
But wait, hold on. I gotta correct you. Wait, you mean apathetic?
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Antithetical is like the opposite.
Yeah. They're very like, man, whatever, man. We gotta just do it.
Yeah. Dude, like I told you, I have a friend who was in your situation where they were like, you have to get vaxxed, and this guy like had bread more like, you know what I mean, like, we're chilling, but like this dude like fucking, you know what I mean, he had it, and like decided that he was just gonna go get vaxxed in order to fucking stay doing the job. And I'm like, bro, you literally have the means to get the hell out of here, but it's like, oh well, I just want, I'm gonna, my family's here, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, dude, like, what kind of, like, you gotta have a line, because that's it's never gonna stop. Okay, then you got to get your booster in 6 months, then you got to get your 4th and your 5th and your 6th and your 7th shot and your 100th shot, and then you got to bend over and show them your anus before you go into a fucking cafe. You know what I mean?
In China they're doing that. Like,
wait, what?
Why there? Yeah, they had a requirement that. Like,
oh right.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Wait, no, that was for U.S. diplomats, right? I think it was for like U.S. diplomats where they like had to do a rectal exam or something like that.
That's probably gonna be
which
the
is
norm.
Like, what, dude? That's intended to insult you. That is clearly a power move. But this is what I said. So I'm like, dude, you guys aren't gonna stop until you got to show your ass before you go somewhere.
I saw that and I was like,